everyone, and welcome to Creative Cocktails with Jess. I know times are really weird right now. We are missing our favorite cocktails at our favorite bars with our favorite people, but until we can do that again safely, I'm here to show you how to make fun, funky, creative cocktails in the comfort and safety of your own home. I'm going to go over things I'll be using and things you'll need for these cocktails. As far as ingredients go, I will be using things that you can easily find at your local market or right in your very own cupboard or refrigerator. I know a lot of you might not have proper barware in your homes. This is a typical mixing tin. I won't be using this. I'll be using a simple pasta jar with a lid for mixing my cocktails. This works really well actually, and it's really fun to see your cocktail while it's being mixed. So I'll be using this for you guys. I'll be using a jigger to measure out my liquors and my other ingredients. If you don't have one of these, you can always use your favorite shot glass. Now your typical shot glass is about 1.5 ounces. So if you go off of those measurements, you'll be totally fine. You'll make a great cocktail. We will be measuring out simple syrup. So you will need a measuring cup and measuring spoons, as well as a small saucepan for your simple syrups. I've got a strainer I'm going to use to strain my cocktails. If you don't have a strainer, that's fine. You can use the lid of your jar or your mixing tin and make a lip like that. Pour it right on in. You'll be fine. You'll need a peeler. If you don't have a peeler, you can always use a knife. We will be muddling some, so I have a muddling tool. If you don't have a muddling tool, you can always use a large spoon in order to do that. Typically when you muddle, we're gonna muddle straight down in a twisting motion like that. If you're using a spoon, tilt your jar a bit, have your ingredients fall a little bit diagonally there, and muddle that way. It might take a tad bit longer, but you'll get the same results. It's totally fine. We're going to be using a lot of citrus in our cocktails. So I've got a little strainer here to catch seeds and pulp. And that about covers it. I hope you all have fun with this series. I can't wait to mix with you guys. Thanks so much. This Southern-inspired cocktail is really simple, creamy, sweet, and just downright delicious. Let's go over the few ingredients you'll need for this one. Now let's start off by cutting our peach. We're going to use the whole peach. Get that pit out of there. Just slice it up, slice it and dice it. It doesn't have to be pretty because we are going to muddle this peach. So cut it any way you like. The riper the peach, the better. Okay. I'm going to put that peach right into my mixing jar. Now my peach was quite large. If you've got a smaller peach, I would say use 1/2 ounce of your honey. I'm going to use just a little more. Excuse my honey. I like spicy honey. I like a little bit of spice with that cool of the milk. Okay. I'm I'm gonna pour that right into my jar. This cocktail can get a little messy, but it's worth it. Okay. Now I am going to muddle this peach and honey mixture. Now if you don't have a muddling tool, a large spoon works just fine. Just turn your glass sideways and use the back of your spoon and muddle it that way. Okay, about done there. Now I'm going to do 2 ounces of bourbon. You could even use rye whiskey if you'd like. Grab my milk. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of milk. And 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. This bitter pairs really well with whiskey. Now it's time to add ice and shake. Okay. Now if you'd like, you can pour this mixture directly into a glass, sip it with a straw if you like the little bits. But I'm going to strain mine to a little rocks glass. Beautiful creamy texture. A nice hint of color from the peach. And there you have it. Very easy, very simple, very delicious. This is a sit on your porch all day kind of drink. Cheers.